the heat with ease. Charles got the shades and the Packers green. Laughing like he knew the whole scene. That guy walked in talking real bold. Miami by 12. Lock it in gold. Now the scoreboard saying something else. And he's standing there dressed like produce on a shelf. Bet too loud, bet too proud. Now the whole damn crowd roasting you out. From Michigan talk to Island Shane. Now everybody chanting your name. Welcome to the show, Banana Banda.
Hey. I'm a man of my word. I said if they lose, I will wear the banana suit.
Here we are.
It's already making it extremely difficult to do the show, but that's okay.
That's the best part, though.
Yeah. I gotta wear spandex. It'd probably work way better if I was wearing the banana suit and spandex, but sitting down is probably not something you're supposed to do when you're wearing the outfit. But it's supposed to be a punishment, right? Not supposed to be a reward.
Supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You are. Yeah.
I'm here for it, though. I'm happy for you.
I'm not happy for you, but I'm glad to see that you're a man of your word.
Okay. If anybody doesn't know, Mike, you didn't get to hear it. Okay, so they were on this run that the Miami of Ohio basketball team was just going to steamroll the team. And I said, no, hold up. Wait a minute. They're not going to win. And I said, not only are they not going to win, they're going to get blown out. And it was the exact opposite of what I bet. So not only did I recant my prediction, I decided
you didn't want to listen.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
There's worse. It could have been worse.
Could have been.
He could have forced you to wear like a Bears jersey.
No, I'm not going to do that to them because I'm never going to wear a Packers jersey. So
honestly,
I wouldn't do that to somebody.
I'd wear a Bears hat or Bears. Yeah, I'd probably wear something Bears. I would do it just to spite Charles, though.
That would be funny.
I've got no problem with it. I have Lions fans in my family, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah,
that must be fun.
Yeah. Thanksgivings were fun.
Yeah, my brother-in-law is a 49ers fan, so I have to deal with all that bullshit.
Well, that's got to be rough.
It used to be until we won 2 Super Bowls before they did in this decade. So,
be like, you guys haven't been relevant since
the Cowboys were
since Steve Young, back in the 90s.
Michael Irving was a fucking absolute Lamborghini on the field.
Yeah,
and a crackhead.
That sometimes Lamborghinis need fine tuning,
and that good fuel, that premium 91,
that jet fuel, exactly.
Mike, you weren't here for this, were you? When I said, I told them, I said they went out and got a broken down Lamborghini as far as a wide receiver goes. Hey, look at that guy! Look at him! Yeah.
Who got a broken down wide receiver?
Oh, San Francisco. Old boy's got 300. He's got 300,000 miles on them tires.
Hey, he's a good Honda. That's a Honda right there. They last forever.
Yeah, I'm saying he's only good for probably about 8-10 games. So they better not wear him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he makes it through the entire season this year. That dude.
I save him for the playoffs.
It's the dude is
held. You vote the banana suit. He gets over 1,000 yards again.
I'm not betting that because I think he can do it.
I will absolutely take that bet.
All right, Mike's wearing the banana suit next, sucker. Listen, I just wanted to swing.
It's very easy to mail. It's very easy to mail.
Okay.
That flat is not really good.
I'm on my way. I was on my way to work. I wanted to swing in. I wanted to say hello to you guys. I couldn't let you get away without the banana.
I had the banana.
Your number 12 picks went really well.
They did, except for
all of them but High Point.
Except for the one that matters. Yeah, the Badger
one. The one that you thought, you got to look at these guys.
Wait, here's the thing with High Point, too. Not only did they do it once, they almost did it twice.
High Point was a very good, like we had talked about last week. They had very good shooting. They were a high scoring team. I believe if I remember correctly, they were in the 90s all season.
It was like 93, 92 points per game.
Yeah, I think the only team that scored more points in the regular season per game was Alabama. Which I believe is Michigan's.
Who is this fat white librarian that these guys have just fucking Steph Currying everything?
Yeah. So, there's a lot going on. I can't wait to hear the show on the way to work. I just wanted to swing in, tell you guys that I love you.
These
and then I'll
brackets though are getting a little
love you too, big dog.
Crazy.
What?
These brackets are a little broken.
Mine's doing just fine.
My champ is there.
Charles and I are right there.
However, comma.
Yeah. I think I'm at 83% right now.
Losing in the second round was not where I thought they were going to go get out.
I'll tell you, I'll tell everyone real quick how I did this bracket this year. I just didn't do any Cinderellas. That's it. I was like, this is the NIL year. There's no more Cinderellas. I'll give a 12 a win on the first day just because I liked High Point. But I'll give a 12 a win on the first day. And then after that, I mean, and it's hurt me a little bit because I guess our new Cinderellas are 8, 9, 10, right? We really need to start focusing. We really need to start focusing on the 8, 9, 10 Cinderella stories more than the 11 through 15s. Yeah, I think because the NIL money allows for more comfortability in the 8, 9, 10 slots. I really do. It's just, I mean,
well, arguably the only one that doesn't belong is Iowa. The rest of them all belong. The rest of them all belong.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, and I mean, I would love to sit and argue that as well because I think every Big Ten team belongs. I just think that Big Ten is the gauntlet like the SEC used to be in football.
I'm just surprised that Texas made it to the Sweet 16.
I told you Texas was going to win.
You did. You called it. You definitely called it.
I told you.
See that coming.
Texas
I give you. Listen, I agreed with you with BYU. In a sense of like, I wasn't going to be surprised that they beat BYU, but to say that they beat Gonzaga.
Well, Texas,
isn't that the same school lost by like 26 to Michigan earlier in the year?
They lost by 40 to Michigan. Texas plays a very physical Big Ten style.
I don't know how Purdue is going to play against Texas.
That's
going to be probably where the story ends for us.
That's going to be tough because Purdue is a top 10 free throw and 3-point shooting team.
So,
and
either way, whatever happens,
Michigan this year.
With Purdue, we play Purdue, and then if we were to win, we're playing the winner out of Arkansas and Arizona, which again, that's not going to be a cakewalk either.
No, and I have that game picked. I have Arizona winning, but I would not be shocked if the cover is a +1. And
because it's still Calipari, he's still one of the best coaches in the game.
Very much so. So, alrighty, I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to hit y'all up in the comments. I will chit chat with every one of you soon. Much love to all of you and your family, to all the listeners out there. Remember, this world is always a better place with you in it. We'll see you guys soon.
Until next time, my friend.
Alrighty. Yeah, so who is this fat white librarian that is killing people right now?
And he just does not look like he belongs on the court.
Bro, he looks like Luke Longley.
First of
Who's
all,
it?
Relax.
Except fat.
Relax.
He's a little husky.
Don't talk about my Australian great.
Okay? You're Australian great. There's been like 6 of them in the league this year.
Relax. You're talking about my big man from back in the day.
Luke Longley. There's been so many of them in the NBA, the big man. How come there's always a big Aussie? There's always a big Aussie that can shoot the 3.
Or somebody from
dominate down low.
Some big European white dude.
Yeah, his parents came from.
What's Steven Adams? What is he?
Steven Adams is, I believe,
Australian.
or he's New
Is he
Zealand.
Australia? I think he
Or
might
New
be
Zealand.
New Zealand.
One of those
He's
two.
over there.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's ignorant to say it's the same thing, but Charles would say he's a Kiwi.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
Kiwi. But
He's one of the nicest human beings in the planet.
bro, I love that dude.
But I
because,
do not want to fight him.
no, fuck no. But I love him. I love watching him, and I like when my boys are watching sports with me and
Yeah.
seeing Steven Adams, because even if he gets unintentionally fouled hard, like that one dude that almost flipped and broke his neck,
And
but
he
Steven Adams,
grabbed him in the middle of the air.
bro, that's such a heads up, but also just a good dude play. Like, there's certain people that may not be like the most popular or whatever, but you can't tell me shit about him. Steven Adams is one. And honestly, Russell Westbrook is another. Like, as many issues this dude has, the stuff he does for charity off the court, the human being that dude is, you can't tell me shit about him.
There was this one scene with it was a play. He was still on Memphis. Steven Adams. He was playing in Memphis, and he was playing my Bulls at this time. And one of our forwards was talking crap to Morant, like they was like, and he was telling him, "Back up off my point guard, back up off my point guard," and then he wouldn't move. So he literally just yanked him off the ground and walked him to the other side of the court where their bench was. And when he was picking him up, he's like, "Listen, I mean no disrespect." And as he's walking him to Chicago bench, and he's just laughing because he's like, "This grown man just picked me up off the ground and just carried me to the bench."
And what are you gonna do? Like, you see dudes hit him. Like, I've seen Steven Adams give somebody a hard screen. They bounce off that dude.
Yeah.
Like, the dude is built and he's ginormous and he has a great Kali face and everything. Like, the dude is just ginormous. But he seems to be kind of like Dirk, just a really good dude.
Yeah, I think he is.
Did you hear about the funniest thing that happened last night in the NBA?
No, what happened?
The Lakers went to Detroit, and Detroit's without their best player. Dennis, or I think it's Dennis Jenkins. I don't know how to say his name. Dennis Jenkins. He's like a G League like superstar. The Pistons gave him a full contract after his G League contract expired. Basically, you have a certain amount of time you got to sign him, just like baseball. You can only pull him up for so long before you have to either let him go or give him a contract. Anyway, the Pistons gave it to him, and then they cut some guy who was off the bench. Anyway, the dude went for 30-8 last night and like outplayed freaking Luka. It was nuts. And this dude's been doing this all year off the bench. Like, it's crazy.
That's the craziest shit. Like, that's why the NFL is different than the NBA, is different than the MLB. Because where you can find talent for basketball is literally worldwide. There's not a country in the world, I don't think literally, that doesn't have somebody that you could pull and be like, that motherfucker can play right now.
Well, right. Remember when who was the Asian basketball player?
Lynn
Sanity. Remember that like 20-some game stretch where the whole NBA just went crazy. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude, because I'm a Knicks fan. Hell yeah, I remember that shit.
It was nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then LA had that one, he was like a 40-year-old point guard who had been in the G League forever.
Oh, I think Meeks.
Yeah, came in and just went for like 18 and 10 and 2 or something like that.
The bench for like 10, 12 minutes.
It just ate. You never, but that's the thing is like, you can't, it's very rare to find a talent outside of America that can come into the NFL and be decent. Jordan Mailata for the Eagles is one. But offhand, I don't know too many that can do that. Baseball obviously has the connection to Japan, and baseball is worldwide.
The last NFL one that we knew of was old boy went from bagging groceries to winning Super Bowls for the St. Louis Rams.
The Falcons just signed another running back to replace Algier.
Oh, I thought they were going to say quarterback. Did they pick up old boy from the New England Patriots?
No,
Dobbs just got released.
They signed Brian Robinson from the 49ers to back up Bijan Robinson.
That dude has literally made his way around the NFL. He was in Jacksonville, wasn't he? And then
No, he was in Washington before he got traded to.
Brian Robinson. Not okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, he got drafted by Washington. That's the guy that got pewed.
Oh yeah,
in his leg.
Man, that's happened a lot out in LA, in San Francisco. California's got issues.
He signed a 1-year, $2.5 million to replace Tyler Algier in Atlanta.
Good for him.
That might not be the worst duo running back for them, though.
No. Do you want to know the craziest NFL signing?
What's that?
No, nobody's talking about this.
This year?
Yeah.
I know that the Jackson and Jigba contract is intense.
Signing?
His is like $47.5 million a year with $120 million guaranteed.
I'm trying to think who's gotten. Is it splashy or is it like you're like ugh?
No, this is the one that doesn't make any sense, but people aren't giving it enough credit. Like it sounds stupid because he hasn't done a damn thing in 2 years. It's Kyler Murray going to the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
because
yeah.
It's like, dude, he's not this, oh my God, he sucks quarterback. It's, oh my God, he doesn't pay attention to what he's doing quarterback. Like, is it just the system he was in? Like, is he going to become some kind of?
We're going to see.
Dude's a freak athlete. Come on.
But we see what KOC could do with quarterbacks like Kyler Murray.
Darnold.
We did it with Sam Darnold.
I'm just saying.
And even JJ McCartney, he may not have been like the flashiest quarterback because of injuries or whatever, but he did have moments of like, oh, he's capable of being a quarterback in the NFL. But clearly, Kyler Murray is going to be a better quarterback than JJ right now, and you probably want to start him over JJ.
He's going to be more of a threat too, like to throw the ball, because JJ was like he didn't even know what the fuck he was doing half the time.
JJ McCarthy to me is a classic case of I think I'm him, and then I run into 52 other dudes that are actually him on the football field, and they put me in my place.
I mean, I loved him at Michigan, but like, dude's got an alter ego calling himself 9, and it's like, come on, man.
Bro, I guarantee you, I would bet you any amount of money we don't hear dick about 9 this year.
Oh, I bet you, he might be competing for the starting spot because Minnesota doesn't want to chase him away or make him lose confidence just in case they somehow need him. But dude ain't seeing the field this year. Let's be honest.
No, fuck no. And think about
this. Sees the field as Kyler Murray gets hurt.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I mean. They don't want to disgrace him. But
think about what Kyler Murray now has at his fucking disposal, dude.
Oh, dude, he's never had weapons like this since he was in college.
You have a consistent 1,500 to 1,800 yard a season, the number one wide receiver in the league type of dude every year. And then your number 2, the only number 2 that's better than him in the league is Devontae Smith, and he's a Super Bowl champion. So
here's the thing. Marvin Harrison Jr. was not like a legitimate go-to number 1, like proven in the NFL. He got better year 2, but the only thing that he's going to be missing in Minnesota that he did have consistently in Arizona is a good tight end. Like that, he literally had.
He still has Hawkinson, doesn't he?
He does, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but Hawkinson's not McBride.
Yeah, he's not McBride. He's not like he's not the hands guy you're going to go to.
Close.
Unless they go,
was a PPR machine.
How retarded would it be if they drafted Kenyon Sadiq?
I was wondering if it's entirely possible that they're just going to go weapon after weapon after weapon and just try to like overload the offense to the point where everybody's just going to be scared of what they're going to do.
Because think about that. Kenyon Sadiq is a freak, just insane athlete. You put him next to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and I don't know who their running back is because it's not that important.
Well, they released Aaron Jones. So technically they don't have a running back on roster. I think the other dude, what was the other dude? Because he was in San Francisco the year before.
Who's this? Wide receiver?
No,
they're running back.
Running back.
They helped him with Aaron Jones was down. God dang it.
Well, as of right now, Minnesota is probably going to be drafting one in the 4th, 5th round. But Mike, I was saying too, Sadiq's not the only.
Oh yeah, you could go Eli
big-time tight end.
Sowers.
Well, right. Or even if you want to go later, fourth, fifth round, you got Sam Roush, who basically is the equivalent of what the Green Bay Packers have in as far as like a freak athlete goes, as a white dude. You got Sam Roush coming out of Stanford.
Or
The dude's a freak.
The other dude you could wait for is the tight end Max Clare out of Ohio State. I think he's like projected 3rd round.
Yeah, Sadiq is going to be a guy that they're just gonna. It's just going to be a matchup nightmare because he's going to come off the ball blocking an edge.
That's the running back.
Mason?
Jordan Mason. He was in San Francisco.
You can call it. No. Go back. No, go back and call it what it is. San Francisco.
Yes.
When CMC was down, because Jordan Mason was the guy there.
Yeah, he had like
he got the big deal.
Yeah, 500 or 600 yards rushing in like 6 games.
And so when Aaron Jones went down last year for a few games, Jordan Mason basically did the exact same thing with what he did with the 49ers with the Vikings last year. So, and he's younger and cheaper.
So it makes sense. Well, I mean, look, Kenyon Sadiq is one of those kids that if you can afford to take a tight end in the 1st round, you don't got no bigger pressing needs than that, you fucking take him. I know for a fact, because Philly just had a top 30 with him. If he's there at 23, he's going to Philly. But there's no fucking way he's there at 23.
Here's the thing. We were just talking about Minnesota, right? Do you know what their over-under for win total was before they picked up Kyler Murray?
Probably 9.
No, before they picked him up. Like before they picked him up. It was bad. Before
6?
they picked up Kyler Murray. Yeah, it was 6.5. Now it's 8.5. Now it's 9, yeah. So I'm like, he's worth 2 to 3 wins. I mean, compared to if he stays healthy, obviously. But
yeah, and the other thing too, though, is I just think Kyler is a better, because the one thing people have said, deservedly so, they talked a little bit of shit about Kyler and his discipline and what he does and doesn't do and whatever. But I've never ever heard from his teammates say he's a shitty leader or he's a horrible captain, or he's this, that, and the third. Like, nobody's ever reported having issues with Kyler that I can think of off the top of my head.
No, and he's only been to the playoffs one time. In 2021, he went there, and I think they faced the 49ers in the wild card. But at some point, this is his best chance to have a team and to be. This is his best team he's been on. I mean, not like. I guess as far as coaching staff goes, talent around you have a halfway decent, competent defense.
This is by far his most complete team.
Yeah,
by far.
I mean, they're not like, oh my god, but as far as offense goes, all these dudes are in their prime.
Bro, if you as a quarterback can't get to 11 wins with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Mason, I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, Minnesota did it with back-to-back quarterbacks who, outside of old boy going to Seattle and getting himself a payday, the other one went down to Atlanta and pissed his career away. So that's not saying much,
Yeah, Kevin O'Connell, we'll see. I like him. I think he's a good coach, but I think this move, I don't know if it guarantees, but it makes it a much higher probability that at least 3 teams from the NFC North are going to the playoffs.
Right. Getting rid of the president and that cancer that was in the locker room presence, that was big.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude coming out and saying he literally is the reason that we drafted JJ. And like,
that's
he's the
crazy.
reason we wanted him there. That's wild to have a dude say that.
There's people just don't have media training, which is wild when you're an executive. But
this is why I think, Paul, I think we talked about this. How much faith as the Raiders, as Raider fans, how much faith do you have that they'll make the right decision? They take Mendoza number 1. I mean, it's almost a no-brainer at this point. Is this another J.J. McCarthy situation, like where you're looking at the guy, he won a national championship. He didn't have to do that much to win it, even though he did, because that defense was just as good as their offense was.
I don't think this is a JJ situation, because everything that I've seen from Mendoza is he's a different type of human than JJ is. and I don't mean to insinuate that JJ's like this horrible human being or whatever. But JJ,
we know our defense won us the national championship. We're not afraid to say it.
well, it's not even just that, but JJ has this way of when he decides he needs to protect himself, that's when 9 comes out. That's when I have to be this fictional character and I have to be this person. I can't be vulnerable. Whereas you look at a guy like Kurt Warner, you look at a guy like Diego, I just feel like those are guys who are like, you know what, fuck it. If it hurts me, I'm gonna tell people it hurts me. If I'm happy, you're gonna see it. If I'm mad, you're gonna fucking see it. But I'm gonna give you the best version of me, and I'm gonna give you the most honest and the most. I don't have to switch into this fake character to hit another level. Me as Diego is enough. So I'm gonna give you the best. If it's not good enough, then I'll take the heat. If it is good enough, then I'll take the praise, or I won't even take the praise. I'll give it to my coaches, give it to my teammates. JJ just has never seemed like that to me. He's not that he's selfish or anything like that. He's just, I need 9. So I have this protective armor so it doesn't hurt JJ. That's what it always came off to me as.
Yeah. They're not going to bring this up at the draft, by the way, but here's a stat that nobody's going to be looking at. This happens a lot for players that are on bad teams, but Fernando Mendoza's career stats, 71 touchdown passes in 3 years in college as a starting quarterback, 22 interceptions, not bad. This is where it gets weird. 82 sacks and 71 touchdown passes. That's
80,
where things get
80
very
what sack?
82 sacks and 71 touchdown passes. So he learned. So we're just saying he didn't have a great offensive line the first 2 years he was in college. But even then, that makes me very concerned moving forward. If he goes to the NFL and he doesn't have a fantastic offensive line, I'm just saying in the NFL, you get even less time to throw the football. We all know this.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that the dude is going to be like, yeah, I need to make a play. I need to make a play, because that's exactly what happened to what's-his-face, Charles. Is not here for me to say it, so I'll say it myself. Kyler Murray was one of these quarterbacks who would throw it away or run out of there. The other one was Caleb Williams. He would throw the ball, he'd throw it away, or he would take the sack. The first year, Caleb Williams in college was fantastic. Went to Chicago the first season, his rookie year, he would hold on to the ball. And Mendoza was known to do this his entire career. He had 25 sacks last year at Indiana, too. I mean, granted, they had a great offensive line and defensive line. I'm just worried he gets drafted to the Raiders and they don't fix the issues that they have. He's going to have just as difficult of a time as he did the first 2 years he was in college. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's in the back of my mind thinking the more I look at his stats.
I mean, you know, we could look at the inverse of this situation. Like Joe Burrow, when he was at LSU, I don't think he was taking all that. I don't remember him taking all that punishment. And then you go to the NFL and you go to the fucking league's worst goddamn line.
Worst offensive line, yeah.
Yeah. So
here's the funny thing. What do you think the Raiders' offensive line was rated last year? I don't think it was the worst.
I'm going to say 28.
And we get how about, that's crazy that the Bears were the third best offensive line last year.
They were crushing, man.
We had that hoe. We fixed it. That's why.
You did, but I'm trying. Okay, the Raiders were 31st last year at the offensive line OLI grade of 53.4. The next worst behind them, the Cleveland Browns at 49.9. I'm going to have to look into those rankings and how those things are calculated. But yeah, that kind of makes sense. So 31st. So I'm just saying it's not looking good for him to have a good rookie year. Going to be handing the ball off to Ginty a lot.
I mean, they are getting a different system to start out with. Like Kubiak is not Pete Carroll.
Right.
Which I think gives them a distinct advantage. And honestly, I think don't they have 2 first-round picks this year?
I think they do, but I think they also have bankload of picks too. They think they got like 2 extra picks or something. They would have gotten even more had they traded Crosby, but yeah.
I think it's really how his rookie season is going to depend on how they short up that O-line. Because you can't have a leaky O-line in this league.
No.
Like, especially in their division. Look at who they play with. They've got their division is them, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and who else? The Chargers?
Yeah, the Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, and Broncos are in the same division.
Dude, that's wild. Since they traded
and the Broncos are good. The Chargers are, they're there. And then the Chiefs whenever they get Holmes back early on in the season, that's still, again, you have Patrick Mahomes. That always.
Dude, they're 2 guys short on wide receiver too. They finished the year with only 4 under contract. So they need the Raiders. They need quarterback, wide receiver, offensive line has an asterisk next to it, defensive line, cornerback.
They're not gonna. I don't know. What's their second first round pick?
They had number 1 and Oh, they don't have they only have 1.
Oh shit.
It's crazy.
I don't think this will happen, but just because I love chaos, I would love to know just something even stupider than that, because Kubiak is brand new, and I like seeing brand new coaches make really retarded mistakes and then how they recover from it. I was going to say, what if he saw something in Diego Pavila that he liked, and that's who they took number 1. It's not going to happen. It's the most ridiculous. It would throw the draft off completely. But I think if that happened, it would make me very, very happy.
Have you? We talk about the draft all the time, but have you ever heard of this? So the NFL has players that are granted special eligibility for the 2026 NFL draft. There's 2 different variants of this, right? There's the variant where the player graduates early as a junior or a sophomore. They graduate early to qualify, because you qualify either as being a junior playing 3 years in college or have the equivalent of 3 years, maybe with a red shirt, blah, blah, blah. But that's the one that everybody knows of. So check this out, though. There's also players that were injured last year's draft and are now eligible again for the 2026 NFL draft from 2025 college football rosters. How many players do you think are on that list?
Realistically, who's good enough last year?
But yeah, it's not a huge list, but I'm just saying there's
20. I'm going to say like
Bryce.
7 people.
Yeah, there's 21. There's 21 guys that got passed over last year because they were injured, and they get to reapply.
Got a new deal.
Who's this?
PCA. The Cubs just gave him 6 years, 150.
Oh yeah. I heard about the Cubs wanting to negotiate with him. Dude, I can't trust anybody who doesn't have any fucking eyebrows, man. I'm sorry.
You talking about the new pitcher or whatever the Phillies just signed?
He's our outfielder.
Oh. I thought the Phillies just gave somebody like a 6-year, $130 million deal or some shit.
No, the Cubs just gave our young PCA, our Pete Carroll Armstrong, 6 years, $115 million with no club option. That's interesting.
I know this draft's gonna be crazy. There's one kid.
See just how the first round unfolds of because it's like there's a lot of needs, especially in the first 10 picks, right? There's a lot of needs, and it's just, are we going to see this stupid trend where you go for the shiny toy, or are you actually going to draft what you need?
I think they're going to go for the shiny toy, but
that's going to irritate the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the Falcons drafting Michael Penix at number 8?
Like, stop drafting the shiny toy.
Who breaks after like 6 months?
Jesus. Stop listening to Mel Kiper.
Yeah, you
Mike,
got it.
Mike, this is the guy that the Cubs gave the contract thing to do. How can you trust this guy? He's got no fucking eyebrows. That was him at the World Baseball Classic. I couldn't.
He looks like powder.
I know. I couldn't.
Leave my guy alone.
I couldn't. I just, man, I don't know. I can't trust nobody. I can't look him in the eyes. That's just me.
I can't trust a man who will dye his hair blonde and then let somebody splotch black little faggy flowers all over.
You don't trust Dennis Rodman?
Hey, Mike, we'll call him PM and M.
PM and M.
You don't trust Dennis Rodman?
I trust Dennis Rodman, but I don't trust that dude's haircut. I trust anybody who could nail frickin' Madonna. And who else did he nail?
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra, yeah.
After not showering after games.
Oh yeah. He was a pig. Like he was.
That guy's disgusting. No, but I think you're right. There's a whole lot of need in the first. I think even
crap load of needs.
15 picks. I think.
Yeah.
But
I could take that.
Where I want to see what happens, the kid I really want to see what happens with is Caleb Downs, because
I want to see what happens too. I'm curious.
Historically, people don't take safeties in the first round.
No, and apparently the NFL gave him a real shit like draft grade too. They gave him like a late first round, early second round draft grade. I'm like, the dude was the best. He was the best cover guy in college, but he wasn't the best defensive player. I'm like, okay, I get that, but sacks mean a lot more than like being able to like play press and man defense. But you still need a guy like that.
Yeah, I think I want to see, because some people are talking about like the Giants taking him at 5 or the Vikings taking him, moving up to take him. But really, like, he's going to be gone by the time Philly picks. Like, I want to, the kid there's two there's two players that I really want in this draft. One is this kid, Emmanuel McNeil Warren out of Toledo.
Yeah.
And the second one is Danny Dennis Sutton from Penn State.
Yeah. Do you want to know why they got Downs on the draft board so high though?
Why?
Because the NFL has this thing where they don't want to pay safeties. They want to pay corners, right? So this dude is out here balling out for freaking Ohio State, and he balled out for Alabama. The dude literally is he'd be the highest drafted rookie safety, and Eric Berry in 2010 was the last one. Those are some pretty big shoes to fill if you're a safety being drafted in the top 5.
I just don't if he doesn't go top 10, there's no way you can't tell me the NFL's not colluding. You can't. Because the kid deserves to go like number 3. He's a freak of nature. Like, honestly, it should be this. It should be Fernando Mendoza. It should be Kenyon. Not 2. There's one of those edge rushers like David Bailey from Texas Tech.
There's Bailey. There's Reese from Ohio State. Sonny Styles, linebacker. The reason he can't make it past those guys is because those guys are like game breakers. Those are edge guys that can control the flow of the game. Whereas a safety, he could do a pick 6 or something, but he's not going to consistently like change the game like a defensive lineman can on play to play. Like if they don't throw the ball
all the time, man.
Safety's got to come up and pass protection. I don't think he's the greatest run stuffer either, so I think that's part of the problem. He's a strictly cover guy, basically.
The other thing that hurts him a lot is this is a fucking deep safety class.
That and he's
technical issues. Technical 1, 2, 3.
I think he's the
it's a deep ass safety class.
Yeah, I think he's the only one that's listed though that is up there. Oregon Thieneman. That's the next one they got. But if Harrison
Yes.
Smith comes back from Minnesota, they got him picking him. I don't see that happening if Harrison Smith comes back. That'd be a stupid pick because they have a rookie or a second-year player, I believe, out of like Clemson that they really like, and I don't know why they would pick another rookie to go side by side against those when they got two plus and all.
There's about 5 safeties that you could go: Caleb Downs, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, AJ Halsey from LSU, Genesis Smith from Arizona, and Zaki Wheatley from Penn State. Those kids, all 5 of those kids, if Philly takes one of them, I'll be ecstatic. Because that's our biggest hole right now is our safety position. If we can get,
what's that? Oh no, I was saying the funniest part about this, all those players you're naming, those are all first round picks. But then right after you get out of the first round, it goes right back to defense again.
Yeah.
Like all the picks just keep stacking back up. It's a defense heavy draft, or it's a, hey, do you need a tight end? You better take him in the first round draft.
Well, that's the thing too, is that's not even true because you've got tight ends like not just Sadiq, you've got Stowers, you've got Max Clare from Ohio State, you've got who else was there? Yeah, Josh Cuevas from Alabama. There's like 6, 7, 8 tight ends that are in. This kid Nate Bortkircher from Texas A&M, super freak athletic. He does the dirty work. He's a blocker first before he's a receiver. I think that this draft is. I think you're right. It's super defensive heavy, but there's not nearly as many good quarterbacks.
Oh, they got hell. If Ty Simpson ends up going in the first round, I'm gonna like piss my pants laughing because the dude is not a first round pick. Like
he is, according to Dan Orlovsky, he's the best quarterback in the draft.
My God, Dan Orlovsky, yeah, run out of the back of the end zone again. Why don't you? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. Like you said, this is not a quarterback heavy draft. You need a quarterback this draft. Just build your offensive line or do something on defense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or give Philadelphia a second round pick for Tanner McKee. We'll build. You can have Tanner McKee.
Yeah.
Bang. But no, the other thing is it's not a wide receiver heavy draft either. There's maybe 4 or 5 wide receivers.
4 or 5. Yeah, 4 or 5, like
what true wide receiver ones.
Yeah, depending on what team you are, yeah.
Everybody else is like, okay, they're a good slot receiver, or they're a good WR2 or a special teams guy, but like you've got maybe 4 or 5 guys where you can look back and like, okay, he can be a difference maker in this offense off rip. It's just a weird class, and I think if you look at, like, I was watching the combine at work today, the defensive linemen were running like 4.8s, 4.7s, 4.9. Like there was, I think they said 11 defensive linemen ran a sub 5.40. That's fucking insanity.
Yeah. You, Paul.
Yes.
At 25. Would you be opposed to trading with the Houston Texans
for what?
Oh, to move down out of the first round to 38,
no,
and take Washington's pick in the 3rd round?
No,
because that is what is proposed on the NFL board.
I wouldn't be happy about it because
to gain a 3rd round pick to have 3 picks within like the first 80, 90 picks. Yeah.
It's just, I guess it would depend if we're doing it pre-draft day.
Yeah.
I guess, but if we're doing it on draft day, like if it's a draft day trade, it would depend what's left on the board.
It's gonna hurt you more knowing that it's on draft day because of all the players that you're gonna get to see, and then later on you're gonna be like, we missed on this guy, we didn't get that guy, just like we did. We got pissed at Philadelphia for taking our guy because we're too stupid to take him.
And then you guys immediately.
I preferably not want it.
I don't even know if that guy's on the team anymore, Mike, that we drafted. To be honest with you, they might have cut him already.
Hey, but he's a big guy.
He can block people. He takes up space. That's right.
Yeah, but he didn't have a pick six in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we got.
What do y'all think? Did y'all see that the NFL is trying to fucking make India part of its international tour?
I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean, but on what fucking planet would any NFL player want to go to India and play an NFL football game?
Bro,
I'm just saying, it's fucking
just the travel alone.
Yeah.
Like the travel by itself, that's like an 18, 19, 20-hour flight.
Well, dude, and there's so many people. It's crowded as shit. It's not
The
even.
NFL they'd have to charter him.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to even stay there.
And I mean this with all the respect in the world.
Oh yeah, me too.
Say what I'm about to say.
I agree. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Y'all gonna have to bring a whole lot of deodorant to play over there.
Oh, you have to bring bottles of water too, because they ain't got none of that fresh
You're gonna have
either.
a whole lot of body spray, because my God.
You don't have to say it. We know what you're saying.
My God.
Yeah.
There's not enough air fresheners in the world.
Don't turn any fucking fans on while you're over there. I'm just saying. It's going to be bad.
My God.
It's all going to get blown right back in your face.
Listen, it's in the air all day long.
Oh, yeah. Funk. There's a funk going on.
It's just, I guess I like the international games and I get where they're going with it, but like, they're going to Australia this year. Like, come on, man. What the fuck are we doing?
I don't get it.
They're really trying to expand this culture that they really got going on here. And I hate to say it, it's only working out in the NFL's benefit as far as marketing goes to try to get special sponsors. As far as that, I don't think it's really benefiting them one way or another. How many fans on average do you think they're gaining from, spreading the NFL word around by having players come and talk about Mexico City? And
I think Germany worked, I think Ireland worked, and I think England worked. Well, and now after the Packers and Eagles in Brazil, I think that worked too.
Well, first world, like
first world countries.
Teams, well, not even that. Just like I'm like big names. Like that'd be like the equivalent of like Brazil. Like going like us taking like them internationally as a soccer team and be like, well, football, and like bring them to the U.S. It doesn't matter what stadium is. They have such a large following that they'll sell out a stadium. There's millions of fans here. Like Charles and I were talking about this one day. Like Paul say the same thing. Like, look what happened when Venezuela was playing in the World Baseball Classic in Miami. Bro, like, that was literally a fucking home game for them in Miami. Like, I was like, I'm not upset that they were there. I was like, I'm embarrassed if I'm a USA fan. Like we didn't even have any support. Like it's nothing against them. They balled out and they won.
But you gotta also understand that
this was a different year for that country.
But it's not just that. You gotta understand, baseball is probably one of the few sports that the U.S. is not the best at it
anymore. Yeah,
like they don't dominate. Like you got Puerto Rico, you got the Dominican, you got Cuba, you got Venezuela, you got Japan. Like these are teams that are dominating this sport. You got people down. Just look at Mexico all the way down. You got Mexico all the way down to South America. Just about every country has dominance in baseball somewhere, somehow.
But like Charles would say, why the fuck did they not? If they want to sit there and talk big about, we love baseball, but then they didn't even show up for their own home country and their home, like.
Well, I think you also have to take it into account that look, baseball to some cultures and to some people is bigger than just the game, right? Like in Venezuela under Maduro, like the tyranny and the oppression, baseball was an escape for Venezuelans. It was a way to get away from their bullshit.
This was in Miami, Florida. This wasn't in Venezuela.
I understand that.
I understand the people that are in Miami, Florida are all the people that escaped these countries.
Yeah. So for them to not only now their country is free, they can go home and literally build their own country back, their country just showed the world that not only are we free, we're the best at something. You have to come see us now.
Well,
The world.
Me and Paul talked about this. We're like,
you beat Japan, one of the powerhouse countries when it comes to baseball.
We were like, they already showed their hand before they even fucking got there. Like, me and Paul were talking about it before the championship. We're like, yeah, that lineup is fucking filthy. Like the pitching staff.
And this is going to be the crazy part. In the Olympics in 2 years, even though the MLB will not allow them to play in the Olympics, this is the crazy part. Even with these countries not being able to get stars from the MLB, they still have stacked rosters from players in their own country that they will still smack us around.
Half of these guys that were playing for these teams were on AAA and AA baseball teams in the United States. They were under contract on college campuses. Some of these guys are 17, 16, 18 years old. There was a 16-year-old Cuban pitcher, for fuck's sake, that went through 92 miles an hour. Like, I can't remember who they were playing. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
I just think now there are certain things that America, we've outsourced so well, and we've spread our culture and our DNA so well. And that sounded filthier than I meant it, but we've gone out and we've shown people baseball and basketball on an international level. America's not the dominant country in basketball anymore either. There are countries when the World Basketball Classic or whatever that shit is called comes around, we're not always dominating. Like in the Olympics, there had to be a redeem team for a reason. Like
that one was pretty bad though. They just that was when they let college players go in and try to win the World Basketball Classic or Championship. They brought in a bunch of college players and a bunch of guys who didn't give a shit about it. That was really bad. The redemption, when they had to bring in the redemption team, was that LeBron's first?
No, that was LeBron. It was LeBron's second.
Because their first year was terrible.
They didn't even make. They didn't make the goal, or not the gold, but the medal.
They got bronze. They got bronze.
Got bronze.
Yeah, and that's when Kobe came in.
The redeem team is when Kobe came in, and the first thing he said in the timeout when they were going against Spain was like, "I got Pau. I'm running right through that motherfucker." And he literally ran through Pau Gasol's chest and showed everybody and set the tone. The USA came back and ate that round, that whole Olympics. But
there was basketball.
It's not like that anymore.
Well, basketball is one if they really wanted to, though. I feel like they just don't give a fuck about it.
Well, it's also it's also the league the NBA is much more international than it used to be.
Yeah.
Like you can't name a team out of what do they got? 30 teams, 32 teams, 30 teams. You can't name a team that doesn't have at least 4 international players on it. It doesn't exist.
Right, but most of them are not from the same country. That's the crazy thing. They're all split up.
Yep.
I don't know. Basketball seems one to me. It's like it's one that if they really wanted to take it over, they could. But it's like you said, there's more passion and devotion in these other countries and pride when it comes down to it than there is in the U.S. And that's
because
facts.
It's because right now people are fucking scared to say they have pride in America. All the bullshit that's going on both sides of the aisle, people aren't coming out and being like, I'm proud to be an American. And if you do, people automatically call you a racist, or you're a fucking sexist, or you're a Zionist, or you're whatever the fuck you are, right? Like, we don't have America. There's no pride in America anymore. And not pride as in you can't fuck with us type of that kind of pride. But pride
a guy just made a Super Bowl bet the other day. I made the banana soup bet, right, Mike? This guy made an NFL Super Bowl bet, and this guy's a Buffalo Bills fan. This is just trying to put this in perspective of where this guy's allegiance lies to his football team. He made a bet that he will donate. I think he owned like a construction business or something. Anyway, he's going to donate like 2 whole homes to the homeless or something. If he loses, and if he wins, he'll still donate like $250,000 to some charity or whatever, but he wants to win where he donates the money to charity and they get to choose where it goes. But he just wants to win the bet. He wants the Buffalo Bills to win a Super Bowl. He's been a diehard fan supporting all the shit. But anyway, he made this bet, right?
Mm.
And he made a bet with this radio station. And they said that, okay, we'll take your bet. He's like, okay, well, what are you putting up for collateral on your end? You know, like, what are you going to do? And they're like, well, we'll make you wear, if you lose, you got to wear like New England Patriots freaking outfit. And this dude is like, fuck that. Fuck no bet. And I'm like, dude, for charity, for the homeless, you're going to put up all that money, but you would not wear a damn like Tom Brady jersey or Drake May, Gay for May jersey. This dude like threw the bet down and like said, yeah, I'll do it. But then when they said what the alternative was if he lost, he was like, no, fuck that. I'm like, dude, this is America. Like, have bigger balls than that. Come on, man. Seriously.
It just fucking, look, I get it. I don't ever want a fucking.
Do you want to put it on? No, but if it's for like, it's for a good cause, yeah, you're like, fuck it. And plus you have to have the faith that you're going to win the bet. Obviously, I fucking thought I was going to win.
Cause. If I'm talking shit one day and I say, like I just did, that fucking Mike Evans is not going to get over 1,000 yards and I lose, my word, my everything, every ounce of credibility I have as a man is on the line. If I don't pay up the bet, then my word doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. Right.
But I guess that stopped meaning something to people a long time ago.
Yeah, this dude was like, I get you're a diehard fan, but it's like even the most diehard fans like that hate each other will still make these bets just for fun.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, nobody at the end of the day, nobody really gives a shit, Mike. If you take your Eagles jersey off and you get to put it on somebody else, it's like a Cowboys fan. You're just hoping that like they cringe in their skin and you get to laugh about it. Like, you know, like, dude, that kills them inside, like having to put that on, you know? Like that Paul, like I know Charles would never wear a Bears jersey, but if he lost a bet, Charles is a man of integrity and a man of his word. He would put that on.
Would.
He would put it on for like
never making that bet because I'm not giving him the opportunity.
It'll put it on for 3 seconds, and that's about as long as you're gonna get it on him. You get a picture and that's it. So
I just don't I don't know, man.
I'm just put it in perspective where people's loyalty lies, you know, like you say your integrity and your word means something, and then like when somebody says something that kind of offends you a little bit, you shun away and you're like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
And that's the thing, right? Like is everybody so fucking sensitive at this point? Like if it's just a fucking jersey, bro. Like If it's that big of a deal, okay, cool. Fine, cool, whatever. You're kind of a douchebag and a squelch, but whatever, we can deal with it. But the fact that you fucking freak the fuck out and lose your fucking cool because that's eat a dick. Yeah. As my old motor sergeant used to say, eat a dick. It's the worst fucking, like, it's so stupid. You're the one who proposed the bet and then you're getting pissed off. Eat a dick. Go away and eat a dick.
Well, that's the thing. You can only give somebody so many options before you're like, seriously, man, like we're just not going to do this bet because
you're retarded.
You're not going to stand by anything anyway.
Yeah, that's the other thing is now that instantly lets me know if I'm a listener who might have been a construction customer of his, I instantly am no longer doing business with him because now everything you told me, it puts into question your integrity.
Right. Oh, well, yeah. Can I trust you that you're going to finish the job if I hire you? Or are you just going to find a way out of it, you know?
Or are you going to cut corners and cause fucking safety concerns in my house? Like, no, hell no. Because the type of people that want this bet or want to prove they're right, and the charity angle is nice, but from what it sounds like it was just a prop up anyways to get kind of attention for it.
Oh, right.
So,
for sure.
If you're the type of dude that one is using charity to get attention for yourself, like you're already not really my kind of people. But if you make the terms of a bet for your side, if you win or lose, and then you decide to let me make my terms, and the only thing you have to do is a simple jersey swap, and you freak out like that, I have no I have no respect for you because you got so butthurt over a jersey. Like, I get you're not a fucking Patriots fan. I get they're a division rival. I get all of that. I get you guys had the statistically worst 4 games of a playoff run in, playoff history, I think. I understand all of that stuff. But to freak out and to let that get you out of your character shows me that you're a man of weak character. And that's not the type of person I would want to deal with and do business with.
No, I'm out on it. I thought it was a funny way to put it in perspective on some people are just bitches. It comes down to it.
Completely. Just don't make the fucking bet. Don't propose the bet if you don't want to stand by it. What the fuck?
Right. I still love it to the fact that the NFL is like, don't worry, FanDuel, we're gonna fix this. All these dudes that that bet on sporting events didn't realize that 2026 they changed the tax code, so like you can only claim 90% of your losses. So if you're a dude that loses a shitload of money, you can only claim 90% of it on your taxes. The other 10%, you're fucked. You ain't getting any money back.
Oh shit! I bet a bunch. Not a bunch. I bet probably like $75 on FanDuel and lost all of it. I didn't know.
No. Yeah. No. This is like.
Oh, you're talking about sharks.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah, like these dudes
that are
like
big ballers. Yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of have to like do it legally too. So like that, those are the people they're gonna go after. The guy that's got 200K in his like FanDuel account that's like putting $10,000 bets down, and he loses 150K, and they want 100. He can only claim like 115.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's gonna hurt those guys. I mean, losing $10,000 on money that you bet and then not being able to recoup any of it. Yeah.
When did we become so soft that you can no longer you place the bet? Why is it FanDuel's fault that you can't get your money back when you lost your money? I understand that you want to claim and you want to recoup. FanDuel's not the one to go after for that. That's not their fucking fault. They didn't put a fucking a shotgun to your face and say, make this fucking bet.
You want to know why you were crazy?
This shit is so fucking soft, man. Bro, every day, like, I hear something that makes me, this is going to sound really strange. It makes me glad that my dad is dead because he would be losing his fucking mind.
Well, yeah, they'd be rolling over in their grave type things.
Oh, here's my God, dude.
I worked at a grocery store in high school. This is that story I was going to tell you about, Paul. So I worked at a grocery store in high school. I wasn't 18. I was like 16. I had this lady that worked with me. She was older, and she would buy lottery tickets for me at 16. And every now and then we'd win, like $50, and we'd split it. Well, $50 back in like, the 90s was like, that's some good ching, man, for a high school kid. You won $50. Cool. We'll split it, $25. Well, anyway, there was a lady that came in. She smelled like cat litter, cat piss, and probably stale beer. But anyway, cigarettes she'd buy, and she'd buy scratch off lottery tickets. And she'd sit there at the register and she'd scratch them off. Well, one day she come in with just a handful of them and then stuffed them in an envelope and then threw them in the mailbox outside of there's a little post office, mail out center there. Those little blue boxes. I don't even know what the fuck they're called. Little mailbox. Anyway, she put them in there, and there was one envelope. There was 2 envelopes. There was 3 envelopes. No, that kept on going. She kept pulling them out of her purse. Who knows how many she stuck in there? The lady that was working with me, her name is Deb. She goes, that lady comes every week and drops that many in that mailbox. And what those were the returned lottery tickets that you could send in for the sweepstakes, second chance. Now, she was sending in like $1,000 a week in lottery tickets. Come to find out, this lady was spending her freaking entire pension on lottery tickets. And I was told this from friends that worked in casinos. People sign their mortgage checks over. They sign their freaking their homes over. Like their banks have levies on people's homes and whatnot. He goes, you know how many casinos do have liens on people's houses? It's insane. Oh, yeah. It's insane. In a small town, even you wouldn't even know. It's nuts.
Yeah. Well, that's why when
gambling is
casinos,
bad.
that's why when casinos get beat so bad by guys like Dana White, they tend to ban them.
Oh yeah, there was a funny thing with Phil Mickelson and who's the other fat golfer there?
John Daly.
John Daly. They almost bankrupted the casino. They won like $6 million gambling, and they kicked him out of the casino for life, and they wouldn't pay him.
Fucking
Yeah, those guys were bad. Yeah.
John Daly. I don't know. He just reminds me of my uncle. Like, just that dude where you're sitting back like, oh, you've seen some shit.
Oh yeah.
You're twisted as fuck and you've seen some shit, but you're a good dude. Like, that's the type of dude. That's what I think every time I see John Daly. But
Well, Paul, you got anything else?
No, man. Today
You
was
look
good.
tired. Look tired.
Listen, these last couple weeks have been kicking my ass, bro.
You gotta
And
tell
then-
her. You gotta tell her. Slow down.
There's nobody to tell.
Slow down.
you got to
You're
tell
not
yourself to slow down.
I'm trying to, man, but I'm trying to.
Bro, remember, not too long ago, you overworked your fucking self, brother.
I know.
You, look, we both got shit going on. At least one of us needs to be here for the other one's children. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
So I need you. Look, I love you guys, the lunch hour shit. This shit is dope. You guys are insane. I need you to take a break from being on your TikTok lives and take a week and just break, bro. Because if not, it's why I can't do a steady podcast anymore, dude. It just, my brain is broke from it. I'm telling you, you're gonna burn out real quick.
What are you doing this weekend? You gonna play some baseball?
Hey, I ain't doing shit.
You playing baseball?
What, this? Who, me?
Yeah, mental break. Taking a little mental break.
I might take the kid. We might play the Netflix games and shit like that. Because there's the Netflix has games on it now, so we've been
What?
doing that
When was this? When did this happen?
Yeah. It's part of the app.
Yep.
I'm missing.
It's like a QR code. You scan your tablet or your phone, and you can play games. Like we've been playing. It's like this Lego board game on there.
Dude, I gotta jump in on this.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And they got Boggle, they got Pictionary, they got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, shout out! Major League Baseball is back tomorrow. The
So
Yankees-
excited!
is it the Yankees and the New York or the San Francisco Giants or something?
I think it's the Yankees and the Giants. I don't know
Yeah.
for sure.
It's on Netflix.
Oh God.
I know that it's a hard pill for people to swallow that it's on Netflix. Baseball opening day being on
That's
Netflix
weird.
is a weird thing, but we're gonna get back to it. Baseball's back. Paul had to announce it that PCA got a new contract. He's gonna be a Cub for a long, long time.
Praise the Lord. Hopefully it works. We'll see.
And like Charles says, thank you, Mike, for coming back on. We love having you on here.
Absolutely.
Love all your takes. I love getting into it with you, talking about the NFL and the draft. I can't wait for the draft to come back so we can have you come back on and give us all the shit. And so Charles can have a fit over us not drafting another player that Mike says that we should have drafted. And like Charles always says, the world is a much better place with you in it. Peace.
Yo, it's time to dip. Lights low and the mic off. Boys with the heat, yeah, we blast like a Molotov. Said what we said, no regrets in the air. If you ain't subscribed yet, bitch, don't you dare. Rate it 5 stars, hit that share like a blunt. Tell your homies, tell your mama we on front. We the truth in the booth, no cap, just flame. If you fuck with the crew, you remember the name. It's goodbye, goodbye to the tribe. We fucking love you, now feel this vibe. Out this bitch with a mic drop kiss. Thanks for riding, we gone, but you won't miss.